Sure. And we are live. And it's the pre-show. Hi, Drip. Welcome to the podcast pre-show. We're listening to some saucy jazz. I love it.
Yeah.
But we're in this pre-show. We're gonna. Well, first I'll inform you what the episode is. There's lots of leaks. There's a leak, a single leak, and lots of rumors going on about Switch 2 right now. So that is what this week's show is going to be all about. We're going to be talking about all these leaks and rumors. But more importantly, during the pre-show, we're going to give you the beer week. We're also going to talk about air fryers. Because Drip and I are having like this bro moment about air fryers and our love for air fryers. And I love this because I use my air fryer all the time. It sounds like Drip does too.
I do, like all the time. It's the best thing that's ever happened to my kitchen. It's an air fryer.
I agree entirely.
In fact, I just got a new one because my other one, I've had the other one for years, and it was kind of small, and it was a little older. It was like it was an older model, but the one I just got's pretty good. It cooks way faster. Yeah, man. Chicken nuggets, French fries. Because when you get that type of stuff too, like back in the day, I had an actual like deep fryer, little. You know what I mean? I didn't want to use it all that much because it's like.
Why would you want to use that?
Pain in the ass.
Why?
Yeah, I don't use it at all. I don't even own it.
Right.
I got rid of it.
Right.
But now I do everything all the time. French fries, I don't put those in the oven. I put them in the air fryer. They're crispy.
Yeah,
fast.
and in the oven they take longer, but then in the oven too you have to flip them to get ideal. With the air fryer, you just take out the little thing, assuming there's a handle, and go shake it up a little bit. It's perfect. Nuggies same way.
Air fryer is the best thing that's ever happened to anybody's kitchen. If you don't have one, I'll tell you this right now. If you don't have one out there,
go buy one. $40. You can get cheap ones, and they're just fine. They're just fine.
Oh yeah, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, cheap or not, they're great. They're great.
Yeah. I was saying too, like why do people even like I don't think I'm gonna need a microwave. I'll have one. We'll probably get the cheapest, crappiest one possible. Probably go to Goodwill.
Sometimes you need them just to warm up like hot chocolate or something. Like this little thing. You can't put that in the air fryer.
No, I mean you can if you have certain air fryers are just like there's certain air fryers that are like those like toaster oven shaped. My mom has one of those, and it's very useful but it's basically just a toaster oven. But I mean, we were talking about this too. Like they're all kind of the same product, just in different packages.
They are. Yeah, they are. Like I was telling my oven, my actual oven, also does the work of an air fryer. So it's because it has that big ass fan on the back and like moves air through. I don't know. Well, how's everybody doing?
Yeah, what's up,
Samantha?
Getting the chat set up here. What's
Blue
up?
Moon.
Yo, Blue Moon.
Coffee with games. Are we live? We are live. Spartan, what's up, dude?
Live from Illinois and West Virginia. It's Wednesday night. Yay. Hooray. I'm just getting things set up here. Chat, give me 1 second. I will talk to you in a moment.
Did that not work? You couldn't hear that, could you?
I didn't hear that, no. Heard that. Definitely. Hello, Samantha. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Power Mad, you already did this. Blue Moon, Coffee with the Game. Spartan. It's been a while since I caught up with you. Yeah, Samantha, I'm glad that you're here. It's lovely that you've made our acquaintance tonight. We appreciate you still sticking with us after all these years. So even though you clearly hate me, or I think you hate Drip. I can't remember anymore. It's been so long. Can't remember who you hate.
Me.
It's you.
She loves you. She hates me. It's fine.
I don't know if she loves me. I don't know if she does. I don't know if she does.
Sony Pony.
Call me a Sony pony. Call me a Sony pony.
Who here is already done with the Animal Crossing update? I haven't even started the Animal Crossing update yet. I've just been too worried about going back and rebuilding my island. I walked into the hotel just to do the little intro dialogue. That's it. Haven't been back yet.
I haven't finished it, but I've done a lot of the hotel. I've done half the hotel, I should say. I need to do more of it. I've taken advantage of a lot of the features that the update brings, like the building and terraforming. I've taken like the little hoppy you do, and what else?
Oh my god, yeah, that's why. Like,
the inventory management is much better now that you have more storage. We went to the Bell Island, so I have all the bells. So I just bought the max storage.
Me and Geeb went. We did a little plotting and went to some treasure islands, and now we both have 900 million bells.
Samantha just said that she loves us both.
Oh, we love you too. Thanks so much.
That means a lot that we can build this connection over the web. It's very nice. It's mutual, Samantha.
It is.
All I do is cha-cha.
The update.
I know that means Blue Moon, but all I do is
cha-cha.
You do some cha-cha to some jazz? Banana? What is terraforming?
What did I do?
Terraforming, if you're being serious, Joey Bits, that it's like just making your island. It's like it's landscaping.
Oh, the
basically.
jump and slide in Animal Crossing. Yeah, that's the cha-cha. Yeah.
The cha. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, I love that.
Been playing Final Fantasy 7. I have messed with that demo. Holy shit, that game looks good on the Switch too.
It looks great. It's like 80% of what the PS5 visuals. Not perform. Obviously, the performance it's only like halfway there. It's half the frames, but the visuals is like 80% of the PS5 visuals. It's like. Have you seen any of the reviews for Grid Legends? Yes, I saw Alex's, and I saw Switch Up. Yeah, that game looks great.
Yeah, I watched Switch Ups last night.
60 FPS looks great.
You know what's funny? I've already played through like probably 75% of that campaign on Xbox.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because it was on Game Pass.
Nice.
I'm buying it on Switch too because I mean, yeah, dude, the graphics mode looks ridiculous. I don't care about 30 frames per second. I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
that dude, that's crazy. The reflections
Samantha,
and shit.
Remember, if you guys remember when before the Switch 2 came out, remember what that life was like. We were talking about that possibility, and people were like, "That's not going to happen." And it's not like the raw power is between a PS4 and PS5. The raw power is much closer to a PS4, maybe a PS4 Pro. But what the result is like we said before, it doesn't matter what the raw power is. It's what you see on your screen and what you feel with your controller.
Is so 2023. Nobody cares about raw power anymore. It's all about AI compute. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, it doesn't. The raw power does not matter. It's about what the end experience is. Like if you're an absolute nerd who needs to like know that every frame and every pixel is perfectly rendered native, then like sure. But that's not people buying and playing a Switch. People buying a Switch just care about what it looks like on your screen, dock mode, and handheld. And what the result is you're absolutely right, Samantha. It's between a PS4 and a PS5. I would say it skews toward PS5 than PS4. That's for sure. It's still. I think it's between a PS4 Pro and a PS5.
It really depends on
skewed toward PS4 Pro. Skewed toward PS4 Pro.
Yeah, okay. It depends on the game. It really depends on the game. But a lot.
Who's developing it? Who's developing it? You know that matters a lot too. You know.
Which, I mean, yeah, you know, we'll get into it once we get into the show, but I mean, you know, these third parties, once they all get their little dev kits and we start, I mean, there's going to be some bangers on Switch. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Because, like, here's a great example. Like you said, Final Fantasy looks spectacular on Switch 2. It looks like a PS5, basically.
Yeah, it looks
look at, hey, we'll get to this later. Look at Elden Ring and you can't because they pulled it, basically, and who knows when it's coming back, but look how bad that was. Yeah, they just did, but like if you can get Final Fantasy, I know they're very different games. Elden Ring's open world, I get all that. Don't be mad at me, but the essentially what I'm saying is that's what matters most is who's making it.
No, open. It doesn't matter. Fucking Star Wars Outlaws or whatever the hell it is open world. Look at that. Looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even Assassin's Creed. What is it? What's the new one? Shadows. Is that what it is? Whatever.
Sure.
It's called.
One of the 15 Assassin's Creeds.
That looks. I mean, Ubisoft is killing it on the Switch too. Shadows, yeah. I mean, that looks damn good too. I mean, it's not what the PS5 is, but I mean, I watched a Digital Foundry video comparing that. It's pretty fucking impressive. Everything. I mean, just about everything's definitely exceeded my expectations. That's for sure.
I have to fix it. I just realized that there's a little sliver underneath of you that I can see. Like, that's my way. I just gotta fix something real quick. Give me a moment.
Why would you do that to me? Why would you mess my side of the camera up?
I'm sorry, man. I gotta fix it now. We're gonna go fix it. Boop. Fix it there. It's just take me a minute.
Joey, I don't know. We're gonna talk about like basically, I don't know if we're gonna go with our full predictions for directs. What we are going to be talking about is the fact that there are plenty of direct rumors for next week. We're going to talk about what is being rumored for these directs next week, and we're also going to talk about. We're going to do a little blast from the past. We're going to go back and look at some of the heavy hitter February Nintendo Directs. We're going to talk about that a little bit because, man, I just went back and looked just today because I was curious about February Directs. Like, holy shit. There have been some absolute just bring down the fucking roof directs in February. So I feel like we could be in for another one of those next week.
Yeah. I agree.
It's gonna be a good show.
I agree with that as well. I think it's going to be a great show. It's better that all of you are here and hanging out. We appreciate you doing that. If you have not done so, I've not asked in like a month. If you guys wouldn't mind liking the stream, that'd be great. Sometimes you guys remember and sometimes you don't. I'm going to do a little, please leave like. I'm going to do my little pinned comment. I haven't done that like since in the new year. I haven't done that.
Dude,
Drip, what, you want to do a beer of the week real quick?
Yeah, beer of the week. We have matching beers of the week this week.
We do. I'll show you mine. You show me yours.
Here. Cheers.
Cheers.
Put it up here by mine. There you go. Cheers. Bring it in a little bit. There it is. Ching.
The scale is almost exactly the same.
Well,
wait, you have a tall. No, you have a tall can.
I have a
yeah.
16-ounce can. Yeah.
All right, so in that way you can put it back up. We gotta fix it then. Because I thought that was a regular size can, so I need to.
Right there.
This is right. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. And we just demonetize ourselves. I was thinking about that too. People always say on YouTube, like, "Oh no, don't show the beer on the stream; it'll demonetize you." Not that we make any money anyway.
But it's never happened. There's never been one thing in our analytics that's like, "Oh, you showed beer."
Yeah, I mean, we literally get pennies anyway from the ad revenue, but like,
yeah, but it's never happened.
It's never been taken away from us. Our pennies have never been taken away from us for drinking and showing beer
every single show. Which reminds me, hey, if you guys want to become a member, you can do that.
Wrong button. I pressed all the wrong button. Sorry. Yes, please become a member, guys. You get podcast content early when we release a new clip or video. You get it early access when everyone else has to wait a few days to get it. If we do extra content, which we don't promise anymore like we used to, but there is a lot of extra content that we have produced in the past that is available only to members. There's literal poll podcast episodes never heard before to the masses that are just live on audio platforms, on membership only. Extra episodes, not like, we're not holding back our regular content, just extra episodes, right? That's what it's all about. Extra episodes or early access. That's what most weeks we give you, early access to content that we post. Instead of waiting a few days, if you want to listen to it a little bit early or watch it, you can get both.
Samantha said pennies are so 2024. They are. Pennies are so 2024.
That's true. We're getting pennies, and we don't even get pennies anymore because they're going away.
Pennies
Thank you, Metal
dead.
Mojon. Appreciate you, man.
Just like raw power in consoles. Dead.
It's unnecessary. Raw power is unnecessary.
It is unnecessary.
You can make devices thinner with more battery life if you just not worry about the raw power and worry about the overall experience. Because that matters. Like you can have think about these PC handhelds.
Did you look at I think Linus put out a video recently talking about the upgraded the brand new version of DLSS that Nvidia's put out?
Yes, I have. I saw it.
Insane. It's fucking insane.
Did you notice as well as me that a nerd like him, he's probably the biggest super nerd on the internet making videos. And he was struggling to see frame gen differences with certain frames.
I watched the whole video.
So
we watched the same video.
His job is literally to be a critic of these things, and he literally critically couldn't tell the difference between certain settings of the new DLSS.
Saying, okay, it's on now. No. And then it's like, okay, now it's not on. Like, it is on. He's like,
and we've already, and that's with frame generation, like extra frames. Most people don't care about that anyway. But with resolution, that's what most people do care about, is make sure the game's a little bit sharper looking. That's already been out for a while, obviously, and the Switch takes advantage of it. And all your games,
it's even better.
Games are running at way lower raw power wise. They're running at sub 1080p, or should I say sub HD even, but they're being upscaled to these, 1080p, 2K, 4K resolutions that we're actually seeing. Yeah, you can't tell the difference.
Yeah, it's cool stuff, man. It's just awesome. I'm glad they found a way around this raw power, because I mean, we've talked about this a lot. The problem, I mean, not only is it space, heat, the biggest problem is the batteries have not kept up with the power consumption.
Which, have you seen? I haven't looked into it yet, but have you seen the new tech that's coming out?
The new
solid
kinds
state
of batteries?
Solid state batteries.
Whoa, wait, what? Solid state batteries?
I don't know exactly what it means. I don't know how it works.
Okay, is it? I know, but what are the batteries that's not lithium ion? It's something else. What else is inside of it?
Well, you got
sodium
like
something or something. I don't know what I
you got like
remember.
Alkaline batteries, right? I mean, like
no, okay, yeah,
plastic batteries.
It's something different. It's a new thing.
If you look up solid state, you'll find videos of like what style. I need to look into it. I don't know anything about it really, but basically what it means is, as far as I know, less fire risk. Like lithium ion, if you puncture it, it could catch on fire and blow shit up. Solid state batteries should pretty much solve that almost entirely. They just, at most, they give you a little puff of smoke, but they don't actually like catch fire. And hopefully, I don't know if this is true, but hopefully you get more capacity for a smaller size. That's like the
problem
biggest.
With them right now is manufacturing complexity and high cost.
Metal Mojon, a Philly shirt. Fuck that. I'm a Niners fan. Have you not known this whole time that I'm a Philly fan? Metal Mojon.
Them's fighting words. Look out. I'll hold you back, Geeb. Oh,
I got my trophies on my nipples right now, Metal. Come on.
Woo!
Although if he's a Niners fan, he's got plenty of Jerry Rice and Joe Montana trophies to talk about. So, no need to. I'm not trying to gloat. I'm just trying to say, I love my team. Most people can't see the difference in 1080p or high. Yeah, Samantha, I know that. I mean, Mrs. Geeb is one of them. I mean, if you put him in a room and you force him to look, that's basically Mrs. Jeeb's job. Is I put her in a room and force her to look. Like, can you tell the difference? She goes, yeah. Like, no, the normal person can see it, but they don't care. That's the thing. They don't care.
Okay, this is what I was talking about.
Yeah, go for it.
Sodium ion batteries.
What's up, Mr. Smith? Okay, so what's the benefit with sodium ion?
They're cheaper and they're a more sustainable alternative to lithium.
Well, I mean, I'm in favor of that, but that's not really gonna progress the tech.
Yeah, I don't know if those are the ones that zinc-based batteries too. 3D polymer-based zinc.
Samantha, what are you talking about?
Extreme longevity. 40,000 cycles.
Samantha's off
sulfur batteries. Silicon carbon.
I think that's what silicon carbon, I believe, is the solid state.
No, solid state is a completely different thing.
Oh well, I'm also excited about silicon carbon.
Solid state is made with, this is nuts. Solid state batteries are made with liquid electrolytes with solid ceramic or glass materials reduced, and it reduces
insane.
Fire risk and allows for faster charging.
Electrolytes are
and
just fucking
capacity.
salt, dude. My TV turned on. I gotta turn my TV back on.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. That's basically like using just out here using the crystals. You gotta charge them in the moon, man. It's the same thing. That's nuts.
Change the channel.
Next will be potato batteries. Yeah.
Put a potato battery in the PS5.
Some spud
PS6.
ion batteries.
The PS6 portable potato battery.
Yeah. Yeah, you used to make fun of your potato.
Gatorade is batteries? Yes. They are now.
Gatorade is batteries. Yes. Gatorade is batteries. It is now. Solid state.
Yeah. By the way, guys, The videos on the podcast channel are now going to be uploaded at 4K quality. I'm recording in 4K now, not just 1080p. So
About
not Drip's
fucking
face.
time.
Not Drip's face. Drip's camera is going to look good because it's a good camera, but not the resolution is going to be low because we're doing this over Discord.
Yeah, because Discord
Yeah.
dumbs my 4K down to 720p. I'm recording in 4K.
And technically, it would be way more work for me, and I don't want to do it. It would take more time to get the video uploaded, but technically we could get your camera feed and sync it up. I ain't trying to do all that.
I'm in a solid state over this background music, not gonna lie.
I agree. Did you see what Joey said? Okay, I'm gonna go crack open a cold Duracell.
Yeah, it'll get you do that before a good run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What
The
do you
Drinking
think the
Podcast does
Energizer
not
Bunny's been
condone underage drinking, nor does it condone drinking batteries.
Yeah.
Don't sue us. We have no money.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get much.
No.
Let's start the
Hey,
show.
Do you want to just do something fun real quick? Because I got them in the box today.
Oh yeah. Pull them out. Yeah, I got my video up on him. Geeb
Drip
got him
has-
in.
Yeah. I'll have my video up soon enough. Drip already has his video up, so make sure you go check
They
out Drip's
are
channel.
quite cool. They are quite cool. I will say they're a lot cooler looking in person. I thought they were very interesting on the website, but like, dude, they are really cool looking in person.
Look at these. Look at this. The Tetris Edition Neo Grip. Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor. They have sponsored us in the past. This is not sponsored content. They're just really
This
cool.
is not sponsored content. No, this is not. But if you did want to use code Drip Media at checkout, you could do that. Don't worry about it.
I don't get
It's
money
fine.
from it. That's not sponsored for me. It's
do.
Tetris. It's the Tetris Edition Neo Grip.
They are
There it
sick.
is.
I love the colors.
Yeah.
Oh, so
and they fixed the lock, guys. They fixed the lock. It's much better now. Much
yeah, it is better. So I have an idea of one thing to put inside those, because I'm gonna empty some of those out and put other stuff in them. Hang on, let me ask to make sure I'm saying this right.
Fixed it. What are you trying to say?
Hang on.
I'm hanging. I like grips with removable Joy-Cons more than I think. I agree, Mr. Smith. They actually have multiple editions. They have the Fission grip as well. That is not. I can't show you that immediately. Not special edition though. There's no special edition Fission grip yet, which is a problem. They should fix that and make one. Probably in the future they will. There's just a black Fission grip. But yeah, Savage Raven has the Fission grip. That video on my channel is coming soon. Drip already has his video out on that. He had that for a while. Check out Drip's video on that. Check mine out in the future for my opinions, because I think Drip and I are gonna have slightly different opinions on that grip.
Yeah, that's still. That's
Yeah,
it,
it's
man.
still good. Still good.
I've kitted it out with a little bit of I got a Savage Raven
Savage Raven?
mag safe, a little Savage Raven
Savage
mag safe
Raven
wing on the
magic
back
whip.
right here, so I can use magnets on the back of my Savage Raven whip. But this is it, man. This is like I've mixed and matched a bunch of things together. I've got the stand grip front piece on it, which is like perfect, and then the Fission grip. And then with that, I mean, that's it, man. That's it. I'm done. I don't need anything else. It's
Not a
perfect.
sponsor, but I love them. I love it
I
to
do love
to
the
death.
color of that thing. I really do like the color of that thing.
I took off my
Fluorite. Okay, so here's my idea. So if you've ever looked up the crystal, it's called fluorite. It usually comes in like here. This is actually some right here. You're not gonna be able to see it that well. Let me see if I can get it to the light where you can.
You
actually
have
see
fluorite.
it.
You just have fluorite on standby.
I have some, yes. Actually, my girlfriend bought this for me because it's supposed to help you with focus. Someone put it on my desk, so when I'm
Put it
working,
under your dick. Just lay it there.
I think no, it's sharp. But it is the same colors. It's that purple and like light blue, like tealish color, like aqua. But they have this stuff basically ground up in little tiny pebbles, very small ones, and they're polished. I'm gonna empty out those grips and put that in it because it matches. It's the same color. Plus, if you're holding it and it's supposed to be for focus, It's gonna help you play the games better, right?
I mean, it's inside plastic barrier, which is probably not going to.
Doesn't matter. It's still there, man.
Does matter, but you probably have to make physical contact with it. But yeah, I mean, as long as it could just be placebo, just fix, up in the head. Don't matter.
Yeah, I mean, you can just open the. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna check it out.
Ocho's in house. What's up, Ocho? Good to see you. Who doesn't have fluoride on standby? I know, right? I have
what the fuck?
This is Geeb gave this to me. I have this on standby. It's a button. It's a little star. It's a button.
Who doesn't have fluoride on standby? Exactly. I said fluoride. No, not fluoride.
I'm the star of the show.
You are. Look at you.
Always have been. You just didn't know. You all thought Drip was the reason why we got views the first. No, it's because of me and how fucking charismatic I am.
Okay, I'm getting a text right now. Plastic covering does not matter. The crystal's energy will break
So it doesn't
the
work
barrier.
then. So it doesn't work then, is what you're saying.
It's the same as keeping it in your pocket or purse. So it would work. It will.
But
work.
see, like high voltage energy cables are shielded with metal and plastic to shield it. So like if there's any real energy coming off of it, even plastic over it, it's gonna shield the energy. That's just reality talking.
I mean,
I'm trying to ruin this for you. I don't want to ruin this for you. It's gonna be great, Drip. You hold that, you put that in there. It's gonna really make you focus.
Be awesome.
You're gonna really be focused on lots of tasks throughout the day when you're playing your Switch. Focused on that.
I'll be focused on the game. That's the whole point. Lock in,
fuck your life. You need to be focused on the game.
I'll probably never lose another round of Fortnite.
Maybe. Freaking Fortnite.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ocho. I will let
The
Drippy
only
have
thing
it.
I'm worried about is the weight.
I think it'd be nice added weight because it's such a light grip already. And Mr. Smith asked earlier, is Satisfy my favorite grip? Yes. Yes, Satisfy is my favorite grip, hands down. But it doesn't mean there's still lots of good grips on the market. Like I love other ones too. J-Sox makes great ones. Savage Ravens, all their stuff is pretty great. Doesn't mean that there's not other good ones. It's just that my favorite is my yellow Enos. Good luck.
I like the colors on it, but
yeah. We should probably get started with the show.
The fact that one side is kicked out more than the other just bothers me so much when I look at it.
It's the ergonomics, man. Your body isn't mirrored image, right? Your body is different than the other side.
I don't care. Don't care. Right, well, I don't want my grip. I want my grip the same on both sides. It needs to look the same on both sides. At least the same shape. I don't care if it's the same
As long
color,
as you're happy and you can drink a Yingling, that's all I care about.
Cheers. Wait, hold on. There it is.
Wait, do it again. I got a button ready. There we go. That was a click sound. You couldn't hear it.
No, I couldn't.
But I played it, I promise. All right, we should get the show started. We're going to talk about this direct rumors and this leak from Walmart and some other stuff. We're going to finish off with the history February directs of Nintendo. So this should be a really good show, guys. Make sure to like the stream, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And Drip and I are getting ready to go as soon as he fades out. This lovely jazz. Any second now. Metal Mojon. Appreciate the... Oh my goodness, what did you do? $4.99. Is this a super chat or you remember? What is this? You get super chat. Thank you, Metal Mojon, for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you, man. Drip might actually win a race in Mario Kart now.
Appreciate that, for sure.
You're getting called out. Drip might actually win a race. Drip might win a race.
What? What? A race in what? What?
Mario Kart, man.
Mario Kart. Bullshit. Listen, that ad was a joke. I'm fucking sick at Mario Kart, okay?
We need to get those podcast. We got to get those sponsors, the ones you did the ads for, to sponsor our show, so we can roll the ads on the show and laugh. That's what we need. Wait, what happened? The internet cut off for a moment. I think you're still here, right? You can hear me? Everything sounds good?
I'm here, yes.
Okay. You have the show started, boys and ladies and everyone else. Welcome, everyone, to the Driven G Podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Geeb, and with me is Host Your Media Gaming. With this podcast live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Listen to this podcast on Apple, Spotify, or anywhere you listen to podcasts. Let's become a member of this podcast to get extra podcast content sometimes, but you get early access to content as well. I gotta change that intro. I was talking about it to myself today. Like, I really need to come up with a new ending to that, because I keep saying that you get extra podcast content every month, but that you used to get extra podcast content every month. Anyway, drip. How you doing this week, man? We got rumors and leaks galore. Nintendo Direct next week.
There's a Direct happening.
Everybody stay calm.
There's gonna be a Direct next week, Geeb.
Is there? Is there, Drip? Is there? If you listen to the Nate of the Hates, who famously brought you the rumors of Wind Waker Twilight Princess 18 years ago that we still have not gotten. Not that Nate is a bad guy or has bad information, but he got that thing wrong. So what's to say that he's not going to get this one wrong, Drip?
Well, okay. I figured you were going to bring that up, and I wanted to remind you of something.
Okay.
I wanted to remind you of the last time that you said the same thing about old Nate. Do you remember when it was? Because I do.
Clearly you remember and I don't, so just tell me.
It was the night before the release of Donkey Kong Country Returns HD on the Nintendo Switch. We did a podcast, and Nate said that same day we would see the Nintendo Switch 2. And you said, no way, it ain't happening. I don't think it's happening. And he was dead ass right about that. And he's been dead ass right about most of the things he says. So
are you talking about January 5th?
I'm going to take his word for it.
Was that January 5th, 2025? Because that's when they first showed us the Switch. That was the very first time Nintendo showed us.
Maybe.
You're talking about
Whatever
that day?
Yes, we did it. We did the podcast. It was the night before because we were talking about it. I remember the last thing we said. Tomorrow, are we going to see the Switch 2?
Yeah, I said,
fuck yes, absolutely. You said no, it ain't happening.
Yeah, and actually, if you okay, hold on a second. So
going against Nate has not done you.
We're gonna do
anything great lately. So I'm just reminding you of that. It's fine. I'm just reminding.
So we're gonna get into Nate and his predictions, potential leaks as he calls them. I think he calls them leaks. I'm not sure.
One is a leak. I think it's just
we'll get to Nate stuff in a minute, later in the episode. Probably gonna finish out with that. But before we get on to what we're gonna talk about first, we need to talk about this for a moment because if you're looking at it on paper, you were with Nate. You got it right. I was against. I got it wrong. However, if you recall at the time, that was very much a panic move from Nintendo. They were like, "Oh shit!
Hey,
everybody is
or not.
Everybody, this thing is leaked tooth and every bit of this thing leaked by November of 2024, and by January 5th, that was just like Nintendo pivoting and panicking and just putting something out. That was like a very short, very non-informal release of a trailer of the Switch 2 that really didn't give anything of substance. It was just like, here you go.
Of the year before, we knew that it was blue and red underneath the sticks.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was just like here you go. Like, you guys have already seen it already. We need to get ahead of this, even though we've fallen behind so far already. So I wouldn't say like Nate was like on this. I think Nate just got good word. He did. He got good word.
Okay,
but
it
wasn't like Nate had like information months before something, right? I mean, I guess this is the same thing. He is kind of just talking. Okay, he could be right. I'm not against Nate. I start off with that. I'm not against Nate. I don't think he gives bad information. I just think it was funny that everyone's like, this guy Nate knows what he's talking about. He's always right. I'm like, okay, sure. And then he comes out and says, it's happening. You book it. Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, double pack. It's coming. Book it. And then
he
it doesn't
was on
happen.
that, but he wasn't the only one. There were a lot of other people say clearly something got crossed on the inside with that.
Can I say, and this is what I don't trust about these leaks. Now, I think there is a direct next week of some sort, but these leaks, right? What happens is someone actually does get credible information. It might change, but someone does get credible information. Doesn't mean doesn't mean that if it changes doesn't mean it wasn't credible. It just means that things
Right.
changed. Like Nate,
Yeah,
like for example,
internally.
the thing with Nate, I guarantee you that he was right, and that something internally changed. I think that's what happened with
Yeah,
that.
probably. It was pushed. You're talking about the Twilight or the Twilight Princess.
Yeah,
Swim
something happened. But like, I hate when people say Nate and others. Who are these others? Is what I'm asking. Because as
what's
far
his
as I
name?
know, there's almost
Jeff Grubb
nobody.
Jeff Grubb was one of the biggest ones talking about it at that point, if I remember correctly. It was a long time ago.
There's in my opinion,
I think Jeff Grubb was the one who was like guaranteeing it.
I need someone to make a big breakdown video because, in my opinion, almost nobody knows anything. There's maybe a handful of people that I can literally count on one tiny Geeb finger hand of how many leakers there are that are actually credible and who is just the copycat piggybacks. I think there's a lot of copycat piggybacks out there, and maybe, without naming names, one of those copycat piggybacks at one point in time did have a credible source and gave you lots of information, and now they're just piggybacking again because they lost their source. I'm not going to name names or anything, but that happens. That's happening. So I don't trust really anybody. When it happens, it happens. But like, I'm not going to sit here and believe every word everyone says, and neither should you or anybody.
No, and I don't. I will say this: there have been a few people, that I'm really like wondering where this came from, because they are getting in from like, whether you like his content or not. Zach from Switchforce he was dead on a bunch of shit last year, dead on a lot, and I mean he was talking about this fifth thing a while ago too. So I don't know. I mean, he's clearly got something. There's he knows somebody. And then
see that eye right there? Yeah. See it?
Oh, is that
you were also, Drip, you were also saying like a month ago that it's going to be the first week of. I'm pretty sure actually you were like,
well, yeah,
because anybody can make that prediction.
Yeah,
it's not like a hot take. It's not like
I mean, I guess if I would have looked at a calendar, you're right. Yeah, I probably would have said,
first week of February looks pretty good.
And then looked at the calendar. Okay, yeah, probably the 5th. Or maybe the 4th. I don't know.
We're just informed on this. We do this all the time. Like we could have come up with this ourselves too. This is not. And if it doesn't happen, they'll just say, "Oh well, something changed." And that's the shit I hate. I don't like. These are the types of podcast episodes I don't like. Which is why I've come prepared with you guys. A good show of not just talking about the leaks and rumors, but also just we have some other real things to talk about. Like
which we should do right now. I have
a fun
place we're going to take this podcast before we get into what's going to happen next week and everything that we might see at this direct. I had a fun idea earlier. I thought maybe instead of looking forward to the things we don't know, maybe we should take a quick look back at Nintendo Directs in February that have been absolute fucking bangers. Because guess what? February Directs, I would say 75% of the time, are amazing. So if we are getting one next week, there's a very good chance it's going to be awesome. I want to go all the way back. We are going to go, we're going to do like 4. And I'm not going to go every single game. We're not going to do anything like that. I'm just going to give you some of the highlights. We're going to go way back. We're taking it all the way back to the year I started my YouTube channel.
Take it way back.
2019.
Way back.
Do you remember what they announced at the Direct? There were a few pretty sizable things at that Direct.
So I was alive in 2019. I'm not that. I wasn't born yesterday.
You were not a baby. You were
but
not unborn.
I was not in the Nintendo circles in 2019. I was very much living outside of that during that time period. So I do not remember what happened in 2019.
Okay, so the big thing that was in 2019 and in February, it was February 13th. So the day before Valentine's Day, we were getting new details on Fire Emblem 3 Houses. So that's how long ago this was. But there were 2 other really notable games at that one, both of which I love. One of them was Astral Chain. And if you have not played Astral Chain, if you're into like the Platinum Games stuff that they like put out, like Bayonetta style, like this is good. It is damn good. That was announced there. We got to see that. And the thing they closed the show with was the Link's Awakening remake.
Yeah.
That was a good
That's
one.
A big one.
That was a really, really good one. Especially as good as Astral Chain ended up being. And I actually wanted to drop this here while we're talking about that. We're due. I want that. Like, we're not gonna just not get another Astral Chain game. There's gonna be another one.
I've not played the first one. I really need to get on that.
Dude, it is fucking awesome. Play it. It's really good.
You keep telling me that, and I believe you, and I want to. And maybe at some point I will. I was about to say maybe I'll do it with a voucher, but the vouchers as of recording are ending in 2 days, so not with a voucher anymore. That's not happening.
Yeah, unless you're trying to do it like right now.
No, I'm not. So
okay, I'm just going to mention it because we all know what happened. But February 20th, which was 1 month, I believe, before the game came out, we got a Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct. That was 2020.
That's famously just
that was
a few
right
weeks
before the world ended.
That's a few weeks before the world ended, and then soon after that, the world restarted again, a different world.
Yeah. Then we got a Direct Mini in March, which was like, I think that was when Panzer Dragoon was released, the remake of that, which was cool. I don't even remember what else was there. But
pause.
I know I
1 second. I just want you to pause, and I want to say something. We have to do a whole episode on what happened during COVID with Animal Crossing and the perfect storm. That is
my God, yeah.
That is a documentary, my friend.
Yeah,
like that is a documentary.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane.
Holy shit.
It is crazy.
You go.
All right, so then we get to February 17th, 2021. Okay?
Good old COVID times.
Absolute banger. Splatoon 3 was announced, which huge.
Yep, huge.
I believe it was
famously, my 12-hour stream happened right after a Splatoon release. Remember that?
Yep, I do remember that.
That was fun.
Pyra from Xenoblade in Smash was announced.
Okay.
We got some Monster Hunter Rise DLC. We got new information on Mario Golf, which is cool. And then, of course, we got Skyward Sword announced alongside the Joy-Cons and the Game & Watch, which was basically their version of the
Mario
one was.
The Mario one the year before. Yeah.
Yeah.
But by the way, don't overlook that the special, like the games are one thing, Skyward Sword, all the things you mentioned, but the Game & Watch and the Joy-Con are two things I'm going to cherish probably the rest of my life. Like I love the Game & Watch is beautiful. It's fun. It's got those games on there for the Zelda games, which are awesome. The Joy-Con are the best Joy-Con they've ever released, I think. They're spectacular. Really, really, really good. February Direct.
Yeah. I want to go back and make sure because Skyward Sword HD. I'm looking at it right now. We got the Joy-Cons, we got the Game & Watch, and then that was it, right?
I can't remember.
Then Splatoon was the end of that one. So Splatoon ended that one. That was a banger. That was a really, really good Direct. 2021 was that was a good February Direct. So we'll go to 2022. 2022, we were on the 9th. 40-minute Direct. This is a nice one, too. This is a really good one. I believe this is when they announced the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass.
Okay.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was revealed. We got Nintendo Switch Sports. Yes, Switch Sports. We got that.
So far, the Booster Pass was big, but not huge, obviously, it's in terms of excitement. It was just really fun. It's fun.
It was fun. Yeah, it was basically doubling the game, which is huge.
Yeah,
I mean, that is
an old game, a very old game, but so not super exciting.
Chronicles
but fun.
3 was massive for those who like
for those people. Not a very big game. And
we were very pumped about
Switch Sports is a big one, but none of these things. It's not like we're talking about 3D Mario or Zelda 3D, right? Nothing huge, but solid, really good thing, excellent things.
Fire
updates.
Emblem Warriors 3
again,
hopes.
A niche audience, but everyone who plays them and loves them.
Mario Strikers Soccer, which ended up garbage.
That was a flop.
We got our first look at co-op, the Salmon Run in Splatoon 3.
That's a very niche thing in a popular game.
We got our first look at Mouthful mode in Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
A nice little update. Again, very solid. Very solid.
Yeah. Oh, there's more. MLB The Show, No Man's Sky,
I still play that actually, by the way, on my Switch. It runs really good on Switch too. It runs like 60 on the Switch too, but the resolution's garbage.
I think that's it. Okay, there was other stuff, but I mean, again, February directs have been pretty damn good, and that was 2022. Now we're gonna go to 2023. We know 2024. 2024 was basically their mail it in year, right?
You guys remember the whole year of ports and remasters? Remember, I can't tell you how many times I've said the two words back to back: ports and remasters. I've said ports and remasters a million times.
Okay, so February 8th, 2023, 40 minutes. That is the day I called out of fucking nowhere Pikmin 4. I don't know how. It was a guess.
I think you called it, and then Joe made his what do you call that? Is it an effigy? Like when you do like that summoning circle. Joe does his summoning circles for Pikmin.
Yeah.
I think you called it. Joe made a summoning circle to make it happen, and then tomorrow, the day after that, was when it happened. I give Joe the credit.
Splatoon 3 DLC. That's when we got Game Boy Advanced and Game Boy.
Big one. Because I mean, I love Game Boy Advance. I play them.
We got a huge.
I'm playing through right now.
Kingdom trailer.
Huge
Tears of the Kingdom trailer.
Yes. The year 2023, the year of our Lord Zelda.
Yeah. The expansion pass DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. What else? Disney Illusion Island, which I loved that game. I thought that was really fun.
I never ended up picking it up.
It's really good, but
I do still think it's good.
That is also the direct. Okay, well, we're gonna save that. We got Wave 4 Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC. That's where they put in the Yoshi's Island track. Great track. That was a good one. Yep. That is also the day they said, "Oh yeah, here's Metroid Prime remastered, and you get it today."
That was a great day.
Now these are the last 5 February directs we've had.
Wait, did we get Pikmin? Was that Pikmin 1 and 2 as well?
That was later. That wasn't a February direct. That was later. They did the same
that
thing.
Year.
Yes.
It was that year. Yeah.
It was later that year. It was not a February. This is just the February directs. That's what I'm saying.
Right. That's great. That's a great one, dude.
I mean, looking back at all that, it does get you excited. I mean, February directs are not something Nintendo takes lightly. They bring the heat in February. I mean, again, 2024, we're not counting that. And then 2025 was like, they had a partner direct that was basically like, here's the rest of the shit we're obligated to tell you about because we're going to tell you about this. You know, we got Switch 2. Like, you know that. Like, here's the rest of the shit we got. It was nothing.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead. You go.
We can assume that this direct is going to be a full general direct, but we don't know that. So I feel like right now you should probably run back to our notes here and give us that little list because Nintendo's been busy.
We're doing a list in reverse. I love it. So the list of games that have, I don't think these are, I mean, obviously nothing is confirmed. Some of these are
the Twitter drops.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So Nintendo has, so that's all like stuff that we had gotten in the past, right? What you're just talking about. Now let's talk about stuff we've gotten like literally in the past week and a half. Nintendo's announced stuff. Like basically this information alone is like a mini direct in itself. Twitter drops. Famously, when I thought that we were never getting direct again because Nintendo would only do Twitter drops. At least,
what the fuck was that, dude?
I was convinced. I'm sorry, I was convinced I was wrong, and I own up to it.
You had cabin fever from being inside the pandemic for too long.
It was early in my career for podcasting. I wanted to make a name for myself. I wanted to call it before anyone else would call it. That's what, it didn't work out.
That ain't the way to do it, man. That ain't the way to do it.
So let's talk about the Twitter drops of the last basically week and a half. One exception, I think one was 2 or 3 weeks ago, but all these are basically from the last week and a half. Actually, some of these from the last couple of days. We have Splatoon, the Splatoon 11.0 update. I believe it's 11.0 and
I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about it. We're not gonna give you information. I'm not gonna give you information. If you want to look it up, you can. The Splatoon got a big update recently, similar to Animal Crossing, which when Animal Crossing they said, oh, the 2.0 update is gonna be the final drop, final update for Animal Crossing, right? And then they lied and gave us 3.0 a little bit ago, actually. they did the same thing with Splatoon. Apparently, a while back, they said Splatoon is getting its final update, and now here we go, the new update that just announced like yesterday, I think it was, or 2 days ago. I think the big thing is like there's like a health bar now where over people like I don't know. If you want more information about it, go somewhere else. But we're just talking about the gist here. So
the general shit, yeah.
Splatoon got an update. Virtual Boy games have been announced. One of them is actually really exciting. There was an unreleased Star Fox game. Did you see John Cartwright from Good GVG make his video? You need to look up GVG's video and look up John Cartwright talking about the Virtual Boy. He's low key probably the funniest man in Nintendo creator space. He's hilarious.
Did they say they're going to do like different colors too? So it's not just going to be
there's like different
red?
filters now. You can change it like green and yellow.
Okay.
And
I'm sorry, man. I played the Virtual Boy, but I was there. Okay. It fucking sucked then. It's gonna suck now. I'm sorry. Like I have zero.
What's
nostalgia
exciting,
for
dude,
that
is
absolute piece of garbage.
There's a couple unreleased games that are gonna like never before released on Virtual Boy because it failed so quickly. Coming out on the service.
That's
awesome. Really
I'm
cool.
glad.
That makes me want to.
Can you play it without?
I heard
the shit?
Last I heard you cannot. Last I heard you need to have like it's
Okay,
really
I don't care.
stupid.
I'm never playing it
It's
then.
really stupid
Never
because
playing
you're watching the trailer and you're like, well, it looks perfectly fine in 2D. Why can't I just play it 2D on my screen? Why do I have to buy a Virtual Boy $100 accessory? It's really dumb. I wish they just let us play it.
I wanna say one of these and kind of hit an off ramp here for a second. We'll get right back on the road, but I want to talk about the Mario movie direct for a second, dude.
Well, that's
that trailer was really good.
We got a direct like a few days ago for the Mario movie. So go ahead.
Mario movie direct. So we're getting lots of regular direct stuff out of the way, but I want to stop for a sec. That trailer was very good. I love Yoshi. Everything about him.
Oh yeah. Yoshi.
Everything.
Blam.
Everything.
Blam.
The fact that he's like, you can just see so much of of what the character is going to be like in just those couple scenes when he's like trying to like intimidate the big T-Rex and he's like and then he starts running. It's really, really good. I'm very excited for this. I think this movie's gonna be like way better than the first one. Super, super excited for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Back.
Not that the trailers
here.
were bad. I mean, this is on track because this is one of the things in the notes here because we did get a Mario movie direct just a few days ago, which lines up here with what we're talking about. There's been Nintendo announcements just last few days, in between last episode and this one. But yeah, so and by the way, on your point there, the Mario movie trailer was great. I'm not trying to downplay it whatsoever, but it didn't like make me more excited. It just looked like more of what I expected, and in a good way.
We saw baby Mario and baby Luigi.
In a good way, because like there's nothing surprised me. Especially the Yoshi thing, because we knew that leaked thanks to Old Spice.
We knew Yoshi. Baby Mario and baby Luigi did surprise. I'm wondering how we get to that point. That should be interesting.
Yeah, that'll be funny. But yeah, it's gonna be great. It didn't need it to. I didn't need this trailer to sell me on anything, and I didn't need this trailer to make me more excited. I'm gonna be very excited. For me, there's a cap of excitement. If like 10 is like I'm crying, and 1 is I'm leaving the theater early, I've been at an 8. And I'm staying at an 8. Like nothing's gonna make me get higher than an 8. Like I'm very happy and excited for this movie, but there's nothing they can do to make it like a 10. Not that it's bad. It's just I'm like that. 10 is like I'm crying. Okay, I'm not crying over this movie. It's gonna be an 8.
Yeah, that's a good point, Joey. Says I'm glad Yoshi doesn't talk. Yoshi is a Pokemon. Yeah, he doesn't need to talk.
Well, we don't. It's not confirmed. He does say his name very convincingly, so I don't know. I'm not saying he's going to talk.
The
voice
was good. I hope that's it. I really hope that's it. If he starts like having conversations and shit, I'm not going to be happy about that.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's going to be talking. I'm just saying that we don't know that he's not talking yet.
No, you're right. We don't know for sure. They gave us
excuse me
exactly what I hoped for. I hope they don't go any further. It's fine.
And the last thing here, this is a few days, actually a week or 2 ago, but still lines up to the timeline here, last couple weeks. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD got a big free content update, and got like a 4K update on Switch 2.
Yeah,
and it's all free. The whole thing's free.
Nintendo Direct thing that could have easily happened.
Yes.
And the Tamagotchi Life Direct is tomorrow.
I missed that one. Yes, I did miss that one. Tamagotchi is getting its whole own Direct happening tomorrow or today
morning.
As of when you're listening to this podcast. Or
this is all like Direct stuff. This is all Nintendo Direct stuff. So
yes, it is.
Before we get on this list, it does make me a slight bit concerned that this is not a general direct that we're about to have.
Well, we'll just go there, Drip, because I'm not concerned at all. Not that it's that I'm. You're concerned that it's not a general direct. I'm saying that I'm not concerned about that because there are so many partner games that we need to hear from, whether we've games that we've heard from previously or games that we haven't heard yet that we need to see come to the freaking Switch 2 because it's about goddamn time, Lizzo.
I'm with you there. I am totally with you there. I'm on board. We've talked about that. I am 100% on board. Like the third party stuff we're probably going to be getting this year and going forward.
Yeah.
It is going to be awesome. So like these partner directs that we used to roll our eyes at are not going to be that anymore. They're not going to be that. And we are in the area now where developers have the dev kits. Like we're in the area now where we should start seeing a lot more of that stuff. So in that sense, yes, I'm with you. Hell yeah. But I worry because I want Zelda 40th. We'll get there in a little bit, but like if this is a partner direct, we ain't getting that.
I don't know.
We'll get there in a little bit. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about third-party stuff.
Okay, sure.
One of the things I do want to, you have it here, the Expedition 33 thing.
Yeah, the game of the year.
I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard
that you can't play.
Several places that's going to be a Switch 2 thing.
I feel like Nintendo. This is a given. It has to come now. Now that it won Game of the Year, Nintendo. How can Nintendo business people be happy about this? The stockholders. How can they be happy with the fact that their brand new system doesn't have the game of the year? You can't.
Well, they're not, and they've talked about it openly. Nintendo also talks about it. Like, yes, we know why our stock prices are down. It's because we don't have a major first-party game, and we don't have a lot of the major third-party. They know what they need to do. Now, I don't know where I saw this at, and I'm just gonna, if anybody in the comments can help me piece this together. I'm pretty sure that I heard that the developers, whoever's like in charge of the team for Expedition 33, gave all of their developers, their gift was Switch 2s.
That's ironic.
Yeah.
That's ironic.
And I may be off on that a little bit. I'm not sure exactly how that story went, but that's the general gist of the story as I think I heard it. It just makes me think like, yeah, I mean, if you're getting Switch, like clearly y'all have a plan. Like, oh yeah, you need Switch 2s because we're going to put our game on there. Of course. Yeah. We need to, I don't know. That's just a whatever thing. But let's just talk about that for a second. Other third-party game, big third-party games that are on the Switch now that we could see, even if it's not just a partner direct, just other things that are missing.
Well, I'm not familiar with this one. I know it's a Doom game. People are familiar with that. I'm just not in that world. But Doom, The Dark Ages is another one. It's kind of overdue. We need to see it on the platform. Well, it's rumored right now.
I'm going to piggyback off of that because that's a Microsoft thing at this point. That's Activision.
Mm-hmm.
So no, it's not. It's Bethesda. I'm sorry.
That is Bethesda, but it is still Microsoft.
Yeah. Either way. I want to piggyback off that. Microsoft just did their thing. It was 4 games. None of them. One of them was announced to be coming to, or maybe half of them were coming to PlayStation day and date. And then some later. Or maybe one was just I don't exactly remember. But either way, none of them were announced for Switch 2. And Microsoft has been very public about the fact that they are going to be putting lots of stuff on the Switch 2. One of those games was Forza Horizon 6. In software, that's it. Forza Horizon 6 was one of the big ones for me at that Microsoft thing that I was like, please put this on Switch. Please put this on Switch.
Yeah.
Nothing there was on Switch. And you know how Nintendo is. They like to announce their own shit. They like to be
I'm sure Microsoft doesn't care as long as it comes out when they want it to come out and they making money. So, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like that thing we've been waiting on with Microsoft, I think every single direct so far, I think I've said, oh, Microsoft going to be huge here.
Yeah, you have. And the next direct, I would say the same thing because we're overdue to hear information.
Yeah, well, now not only is it overdue, but even with like the stories we've heard about the dev kits and this and that, and maybe not every team at Microsoft had those dev kits. I feel like we are at least far enough into this now to where it's like, yeah, okay, the people who didn't have them, they probably have them now. It's probably not a big deal anymore. Everybody's got their shit.
Well, there's been reports too, Drip. I'm not sure if we covered this at all in the show the last few months, but there's been reports that it's happening. Like the Microsoft people have already gotten their dev kits. I think like late last year they got their dev kits.
I would imagine that I thought Microsoft would have been really fucking high on that list. Like,
we've talked about that.
One of the first. Yeah.
They for whatever reason they weren't, but it seems like at this point everyone in Microsoft related circles has their dev kits already for Switch 2.
Nintendo's been so weird about like who they've given those to.
Nintendo's
been
weird.
Sense.
What do you mean? Nintendo's never.
Yeah, I mean,
weird.
I know. Yeah,
what are you talking
crazy.
about? I thought I want to piggyback off of your piggyback, Drip. Hold on, Drip. I want to piggyback off of your piggyback because I just thought of something I put in the notes here. Grounded 2 is a game on it's a Microsoft game. I'm not sure who makes it or owns it, or I know owns it, Microsoft. And that game, Grounded 1, remember, came out a year or two ago on Switch, regular Switch. But Grounded 2 came out like very soon after or very soon before that announcement. So like it was like it's like yay, they were putting Grounded 1 on the Switch, but like where's Grounded 2? It's just coming out. Why didn't we get that? So
that would make sense.
And I'm bringing this up because my buddy just Inky, shout out to Inky, that one girl, just asked me the other day. He's like, "Yo, dude, you want to play Grounded with us?" I'm like, "I can't." Because it's not on PS5 and it's not on Switch, and I'm not trying to buy games on Steam anymore because I'm not playing games on PC anymore. I've just made the decision, so I'm not. I can't, and I'm like, it's really stupid that Grounded 2 at this point is still not on either of those platforms. So Grounded 2, I feel like actually could be a sleeper guarantee for the next Nintendo Direct.
I feel like that's a pretty solid one. I mean, so Jeff actually just said one of the other games at the Microsoft thing was Fable. He said he'd love to see Forza Horizon 6 and Fable on Switch 2. I don't see why both of those can't come to Switch 2. Like, why not? I mean, Forza Horizon, dude, I like racing games. I am so fucking excited for Forza Horizon 6. 5 was okay. I don't know. I thought I was going to like 5 a lot, but I was really into 4. Yeah. Really into 4. 5 was cool. It just didn't hit me like 4 hit me. But this one, this Japan thing, I'm so in. I'm so in.
Yeah, man, I'm super excited for that possibility. I mean, I might be pushing the boundaries a bit because it's an open world racing game with like super high fidelity shit. I think it might be a struggle. It'll have to run at a lower frame rate and probably 1080p max to get it to run Switch 2, but that's fine. I'm okay with that as long as they can get it there. So
yeah, we talked about this in the pre-show. Like the reviews are coming out for Grid Legends on Switch 2 right now, and holy shit, does that look good? Crazy good. But I mean, that's not open world. That is track by track. But I mean, racing games are those games that you can make those look pretty damn good on anything, especially if they're not open world. But I mean,
so let's get off the Microsoft.
That's the thing, though. Like even the races. Even the races on Forza Horizon 5, I'm not sure exactly how they're going to do all of them on 6. I didn't watch all of that direct, or whatever they call it. Even with some of the races, you don't just jump right into the race. You go out, there's a loading screen, then you're in the race. Like it is that area of the open world map, but it like closes you off, so you're on a track. So I mean, you get those at least that much of like, okay, we're going into a race. Maybe the open world might take a little bit of a hit, but I mean,
so
I don't know.
Again, it's a given. We well, not a given, but it's a given that Microsoft needs to show up for Switch 2. How and when? I mean, we could go on with. We could do a whole episode of Microsoft games that need to come to Switch 2. Halo is a big one. I mean, we could add that to this list, and we could see some Halo. They announced that new.
There's that Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. There's that new Halo game next year. They announced that new Call of Duty game, or excuse me, Halo game for next year. That's like, or 2 years from now. You know what I'm talking about? Like the remaster.
Oh yeah, they did like the little tiny teaser with it or whatever.
I mean, that's a Switch 2 game. Has to be a Switch 2 game. But again,
I mean,
so
maybe, dude. Call of Duty's like,
Call of Duty. Without being said, Call of Duty.
Fucking peep.
It was like 2 years ago at this point. They said Microsoft's like, yes, Call of Duty is coming to Switch before Switch 2 was even out. I mean, it's already been we've been 2 years in those 10 years and still nothing from Call of Duty. So yeah, we could keep going with Microsoft. We don't need to though. Let's move on to Yakuza, however you pronounce that. There's multiple games apparently rumored.
God, there's already a ton. I mean, there's just already a ton on Switch too. Whatever's left, I'm sure will come. I think that's a given. They've already put so many on there.
Yeah. So I'm just laughing. My screen is glitching. But I'm trying to.
I mean, Capcom.
Ocho is hilarious right now because I've been waiting for Call of Duty for Switch for 84 years. It feels like it feels like 84 years, Ocho. I gotta agree with you there.
Another one. Capcom. Monster Hunter.
Yep, I put that
Monster
in
Hunter.
Yes, I thought of that while we were talking here as well. Monster Hunter. Now, I'll say two things. Number one, it's going to be a struggle to get it on the Switch 2 because it runs like poo-poo on the Steam Deck.
Maybe not, though.
But hold on, Drip. That's in two parts. Because the second part of that is recently, like yesterday or a day before, like Jeff brought this to my attention. Monster Hunter is getting a big update on Steam Deck. It's actually like playable now. Whereas it was literally if you booted Monster Hunter Wilds on the Steam Deck, it glitched out. You could not at launch. It was broken, straight broken. But apparently now, not only is it's not only broken, but now it's actually functionally playable.
Well, that's good. But remember, the Switch 2 doesn't need as much as the Steam Deck does to get it to run at a optimal level.
Correct.
It just needs enough that you can DLSS it back up to where it needs to be.
I would argue, Drip,
I
would argue that it's actually going to look better on the Switch 2 than the Steam Deck because it's going to be way more well optimized for the Switch 2.
Probably, yeah, probably. And I think that one's. I mean, honestly, here's the thing. I mean, and we can move off third parties after this, but I kind of want to just bookend it with this. There's a shift happening right now. The shift was what we used to see were the big two of Microsoft and Sony as we get the high crazy, the high realistic games with the graphics and this and that. And I mean, it's not like Microsoft is gone, but it's like nobody gives a fuck about playing on that platform anymore. Like the Nintendo Switch 2 is slowly overtaking that spot. It's more like, okay, there's PC and then there's Switch 2 and PlayStation 5. And then if you have one, there's an Xbox. But why the fuck would you get one? Because everything's an Xbox.
Yeah, so I find this very interesting. If you're in the chat or in the comment section, I'm actually very curious to see what your guys' perspective is on this. But I'm going to give you guys my perspective on like the console wars, if you will, but not console wars, just like gaming landscape right now. And in my opinion, my perspective, my opinion, the number one platform right now is PS5. And it's like and it's close for different reasons. Like PS5 is on top of Nintendo for different reasons why Nintendo's on top of Xbox and close to PS5. Like people play Nintendo games, but anyway, so here's my perspective. Here's my perspective. PS5 is number one, but not very far behind is Nintendo for the top two platforms to play video games on for console. It's hard to judge where PC fits in there. My guess is PC is on top of both of those simply because there's more PCs out there that play games than consoles.
See, I kind of disagree.
There's a lot of PCs out there.
I disagree with you on the Nintendo thing right now.
Well, let me just finish first. I'll let you'll have your second in a moment.
Yeah,
Let me just finish my thought and then you can go. Because then after Nintendo is specifically, and I'm separating these, the PC handheld space. That includes Steam Deck, Linux device, Windows devices, Linux devices, any of those. I think it's far behind Nintendo, but it's like that is where currently, not necessarily, it's not more than Xbox. I don't think there's more PC handhelds players than Xbox players. There's still more Xbox players now. In the future, that's going to change. But it's relevancy is really what I'm going for here. It's number of players, yes, but relevancy.
Okay,
and then Xbox is so far below relevant. It's definitely more than PC handhelds, but it's not even close to anywhere near as relevant as Nintendo. And I'm not saying that as like a slander. I'm not saying Xbox isn't relevant as slander. I'm saying it literally. I go to Walmart and the Xbox section looks like the clearance aisle. I'm not even joking. Like it looks.
No,
it's like
right.
There's those and they're not. By the way, they're not clearance. They're very expensive, but they're just kind of like thrown in there. Like, hey, if you want to go down this aisle where all the shit is. There's an Xbox here for $700 if you want it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, Okay,
Go
two
for it.
things. One, go to 10 Gaming. Thank you for the $4.99.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you
so
very much. And he subscribed and said very kind words. Thank you very much, Go To Gaming.
Thank you. Appreciate that a ton. Second thing, I disagree with you and agree with you at the same time. I think what you're saying is correct, but it's not correct yet.
That's fair.
I feel like we're still in that place where Nintendo has, like, we are looking at this from like Nintendo eyes, like, oh yeah, we got all this stuff. Like, we technically don't have a ton of these games that these other platforms have, including Xbox. So just because it may be not a preferred place to play, I feel like it still right now is a better place to play as far as options. I think that's going to change, though. I think that's definitely going to change. I think what you are saying is exactly right, but not yet. In a year and a half to 2 years, what you're saying is the exact landscape. We are on the way to that.
Well, what do you think I'm saying? Because I feel like I said what I was saying, but what do you think I'm saying?
You said what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. I just don't think that's the order yet. As far as like, I think.
But dude, relevancy. I was really talking about relevancy because and here let me explain. Because PS5, PC is hard to describe, but PC can play everything except for Nintendo. So like, it is on the top, but it's not really like. It's more of like PS5 and Nintendo are way more popular than PC gaming. That makes sense. But more people are more accessible. But more people are playing PC games than those platforms. I think all those things are fair to say and true. So Sony is on top because it plays everything except for Nintendo games. And you can do it. There's no limitations really. Aside if you can't play on. You can't really
the
play
limitations. Right. No, you're right. And as far as like what you're saying with relevancy, yes, you're right. My other side of this is just like, you get a Switch 2 right now, and yes, it's awesome, and it is relevant as fuck, and there's Nintendo games, and there's some pretty good third-party stuff, but like at this moment, you can get more third-party stuff everywhere, literally everywhere else.
Yeah,
that's going to change very quickly.
Isolated to Xbox, yeah, you can get more as well there. You can get more. You get more on Xbox than Nintendo. I mean, that's true. However, the retailers will tell you the story, and I don't really need to back up my statement. The retailers are telling us the story.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I think your statement is like more solid in a year and a half.
Behind.
It is exactly what's happening in a year and a half.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But I would say it's you're not giving credit how bad Xbox has been the last 2 years. I think you're not giving that enough credit.
It's bad.
You're not giving enough credit. Like, it's way worse than you're making it sound right now. Like, okay, I don't think
I agree. Okay, the only reason I say that is because the games are still technically there. Like, they still have a gigantic library, and you still get all these third party. Like, there's not
for whoever has them. For whoever has them, it's all the people who bought them between 2020 and 2023. Ain't nobody buying an Xbox 2024, 2025, and definitely not 2026.
You're damn right about that.
So,
but
like,
I'm saying, like, when we watch a trailer at the Game Awards, there's no question that at the bottom, at the end of that trailer, it's going to say PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. No question.
And can I add to that? The reason it says it's available on Xbox is, number one, there is a lot of Xboxes out there because they sold a lot during the 3 years that it came out, the first 3 years. But number two, Xbox is so rich because Xbox is owned by Microsoft. And Microsoft is paying them, begging them to put their banner on there, not only because it's available for the platform, because they, like, I saw one trailer where Xbox logo was so much bigger. It was comically bigger than the PlayStation logo, and it was Game Pass. It was Xbox and
Sony
Game Pass.
does the same
Game
thing.
Pass was bigger than PS5 in terms of like the screen real estate.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
Sony
Daddy.
Does that
That's
too.
Daddy.
They pay for that shit.
What's his name?
They pay for that shit too.
Not Bezos.
That's
That's Amazon. Gates. He's not. It's not him anymore. But Daddy Gates is paying for that shit. Like, make the Game Pass logo way bigger. than the PS5
Yeah.
logo.
Well, I
like,
mean, and that's companies do that. Like, I mean, like I said, when it comes to certain games, sometimes like Sony will just pay for the marketing rights. So if that commercial comes on, it may be on every platform, but a PlayStation logo comes at the end.
yeah.
That happens a lot. But I mean, no, everything you're saying is correct. I just think I still just think when you look at it, if you were just walking in today, I mean, okay, where can I play the most games? Other than like the Nintendo
it's
being
PC,
the
PS5, Xbox.
yeah, and Nintendo
PS5,
will,
Xbox are tied, and PC is well far. PC has everything.
So where do we put PC handheld on that list, though?
On my list I just came up with.
Just the one we're making right now, where it's PC. Where did the PC handhelds go on that list?
It's below Nintendo. It's
Switch 2 is
it's
at
below
the bottom
everything.
of that one.
You think PC handheld? Oh, well, you're not wrong because they have game
'cause it's new.
availability.
Yeah, just because it's
Yeah,
new.
PC
Well,
handhelds
like I said,
in the this new. We need to get off this, but the new list we're making, PC handhelds and PCs are all in one. I was separating them
Okay, that's
because
fine.
it's a different audience. While they're both PCs and have the same availability of games, they're different audiences.
right.
Completely.
Okay. Well, you understand what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. In a year and a half, your statement you just made is going to be spot the fuck on.
Yeah, I think it's sooner than that. But I'm early. I guarantee. I know that I'm early. So let's move off of this. That was kind of off the rails here, but relevant. And let's talk about what are we going to talk about, Drip? Well, so
The rumors for the February direct.
This February direct that's probably coming next week. Is it first party? Is it third party? Is it both? Like, how you feeling about this? Is it partner direct? Is it a mini direct?
Okay.
Is it a partner showcase? What is it? Indie direct? What is this direct?
We kind of just went hard on the third party stuff there.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay.
What are you thinking? What are you feeling?
About the
What are you
third parties?
feeling?
I don't think it's I don't think it's a partner direct. I think it's a mainline direct with Nintendo games. Kind of because of several things we've been talking about. One, we just said it again. We've been talking about it for weeks. Like, Nintendo knows, their investors know, we know. There is no big first party Nintendo games. Like, we need the rest of the year. Like, we don't have, like, if they come out here with third party stuff and we don't see a Mario or a Zelda or something that's like, oh shit, like, that's not going to do what they need done to their stock price. Mario's and Zelda are going to fix that, and they know that. They've stated it publicly. I don't think it would be very smart for them at this point, as far in as we are on the Switch 2's life, not having one of those two at least. And even, like I said, if it's not a gigantic new Zelda game, an Ocarina of Time remake, in my opinion, is just as big.
We've seen Nintendo break patterns before, and I feel like this is prime for them to break a pattern right now. Last year was them breaking so many patterns because the Switch 2 was released. I feel like that can continue in 2026. Not in a bad way. Not like the pattern is necessary. It's just that just breaking the pattern a little bit. What we expect, what we think is going to happen.
Yeah, well, I feel like lately they've been a little bit more easy to pin down on what they're doing. And maybe you're right. Maybe it's just because they've been doing what they've been doing for so long, and now they're just starting to change it. But
I think I'm not saying that I don't think it's possible to see it's a full direct with third party and first party. I just have a feeling that usually is wrong. Take it for what it's worth. I have a feeling that this is going to be more of a third part. This is going to be a partner direct, but not the partner direct of yonder year, where it's all farming sims and toilet paper games, literally, and all these other types of things that like are cute and fun and cheap and available, but not really, making me excited, right? So like, for all the reasons we just talked about, that long third party segment, all these games, I think a third party game would be huge for Switch 2. Excuse me, a third party direct would be huge for Switch 2, because one of the main reasons why we wanted to Switch 2, the masses here, the mass niche, is that we wanted to play these big AAA games that we couldn't play on the Nintendo platforms before, like Expedition, like Doom, like the Yakuza games, like Monster Hunter Wilds. It was not even close to possible in the Switch 1. Hi-Fi Rush, which we didn't talk about, but that was rated again for Switch. So that we could say, I think if there's a direct, I feel like Grounded is one of those games we could see, Grounded 2, but also Hi-Fi is probably a game we're going to see in the next Nintendo Direct, period. But I think it's gonna. I think you said like it's not gonna get the stock prices going. Maybe not like a boom at first, but I disagree because these are like you're saying how there's not enough like Switches, Nintendo, they're behind the other platforms because there's more games than that. These are the games we're missing. Like this would make them more relevant because they're getting the games that the big boys have that they don't. PC, Xbox, Sony, the Expedition 33, the game of the fucking year, Doom: The Dark Ages, Yakuza games are always big, and there's more. Metaphor, Red Fantasy we didn't talk about. That's another big one that they don't have, and there's others that we're missing, probably big ones that Nintendo doesn't have. That if they did a partner direct, and if half of the games on our list and some others are there, that really does make people excited. It's not going to make us, the Nintendo homer niche people, very excited because I'm going
to be excited about that.
There's plenty of. I'm just saying that there's plenty of us who do enjoy these games, but not all of us enjoy all these games. Where like other gamers really are like, where are these games, man? They just care about the clout. Like, my PlayStation, I can play Metaphor. I don't own it. But I can play it. You're Nintendo. Like, there's those people who like rub it in your face. That I can play this game that I don't play. I can play it. You can't. Blah blah blah. You suck. And that's like basically.
And that's gonna be like I said, a year and a half. That's gonna be a thing of the past because we are gonna start seeing all these games on Switch too. I do disagree though. I think this is a full direct. I think there's gonna be third party stuff, but I think this stuff is getting out of the way because if you look at a lot of this stuff, if you look at a lot of the stuff over the past however long they've been doing these little like here's this, here's that, has a lot to do with Switch 1 stuff. Now maybe there are some Switch 2 upgrades in there and some little things here and there. A lot of it's Switch 1 stuff. It seems like they're getting some of these things out of the way to maybe make room for newer things that we're not going to be seeing available on Switch 1. We're going to be going Switch 2 in the main direct.
Yeah, actually, let's go backwards real quick. Because, Splatoon 3, Switch 1 game. Virtual Boy, it's not Switch 1, but it's like, not a big deal. Tomodachi is a cross-gen game, is it not?
I think it's Switch 1 and plays on Switch 2, I think.
Oh, okay. Perfect. So that the movie...
I may be wrong about that. I don't know.
DK Country Returns HD is a Switch 1 game. Yeah, you could... That's not crazy. They're getting the Switch 1 stuff out of the way. Talk about Switch 2, I guess, is not crazy. I actually look at... But see, we take the same information. We're looking at it two different ways, which is a good thing. I think this is a good conversation for the show because I look at that and go... Yeah, on one hand, that what you're saying could be true, but I look at it and go, well, they're just kind of getting the stuff the stuff that they're ready to talk about right now is that, and they're just getting out of the way now because they're not ready to talk about the other big boy stuff. They're gonna wait for that for a little bit longer. The Zelda stuff needs a little bit more in the oven.
How longer are we waiting?
3D Mario needs more cooking apparently, but you know what else needs cooking? Third party on Switch 2. We're dying. Nintendo says we're dying. We need this stuff. Give us a big blowout partner direct with all this stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
man.
I don't know who's more right.
I see what you're saying.
I don't think I'm more right. I think I just don't know who is more right. That's the way I'm kind of perceiving this information.
So if let's say, let's say it's a partner direct. It's fucking February, dude. It's February. It's Zelda month.
I don't think partner direct means no full. It doesn't mean no full direct soon after. We could see a full direct in the same month later. Again, my whole theory is that they're breaking.
We don't have time for it. In this month, we got the Pokemon one.
They did Pokemon before or after a Nintendo Direct all the time before. This could be a huge month.
No,
this could be a huge month. It could be this partner direct to start, Pokemon thereafter, or Nintendo Direct, and then Pokemon after that. Who knows the order?
What's Pokemon? Help me out in the chat. Is it like the 30th?
The 30th anniversary. It's the 30th.
No, I'm talking about the date. The Pokemon Day. They do it on the same day, don't they?
Oh, I have no idea. Yeah, I think you're right about that, actually, but I have no idea what the day is. But it's this month.
Yeah, I know that. I don't.
February.
I don't fuck with Pokemon.
This month as in February, not like January. But
okay, so you're saying if it's a partner direct that there's another direct to follow, which I like that. I would love that. Like don't get me wrong.
Not like next week, right? Not like next week, but like maybe 3 weeks later, next month, early.
Maybe like in the beginning of March.
I see nothing wrong
But I
with
feel
like
like at
a,
that point,
a
it's
first
like-
or second week of March, the full Nintendo Direct. That's a blowout. There's a lot of stuff in it. I see nothing wrong with that. It's
happened
early
before.
enough. It's
It's
early
happened
enough.
before.
They can do it. I mean, last year
March
again,
is not. I mean, March is not a crazy. That's not a crazy thing.
they've
Uh,
broken their patterns before, and I think they can break them again just as easy. I don't think it has to be a
Oh, you're
February
right.
big direct.
Look. Let's look. I'm gonna go back and see when they've done it in March instead, because that's happened. They've done some big ones in March. I think. That's a February.
While you're talking about that, we need to talk about, because there's one more final topic we're gonna hit, the Nate hate stuff. But where the fuck is Elden Ring? Where is Elden? It was announced for late 2025, and here we are in early 2026, and we still have no
Listen,
date for
I
it.
will tell you this. I don't fucking care where it's at. If it looks like that, I give zero shits where it's at.
Yeah, no
Wherever
one wants
they
to-
took
no one wants
it,
to play
They
that.
better bring it back looking way better and running way better.
Take it out back and shoot it
don't
and start
care about
over.
that.
My guess is they started over. That's why it's taking a long time. Just to, like they probably started with a different build to from the ground up, like a different build. Like
I feel like they were like
You know what I
the
mean?
company. Everyone was silently like behind closed doors working on their Switch 2 stuff, and everyone's like, "Holy shit, this is fucking crazy!" And they were like, "Yeah, I mean, it's a little better than the
Right,
Switch 1.
right.
This thing, like, they just didn't have it figured out." And then everybody put their shit out. They're like, "Oh fuck." Oh,
I mean, you look at
God
Star
damn.
Wars Outlaws, and then you look at an open world game, and then you look at Elden Ring, an open world game. I mean, Outlaws
Yeah,
is
I mean, Star
is
Wars Outlaw
phenomenal.
is like, listen, and I will tell all of you listening to this, watching this, if you have not,
Play the demo.
there is a demo. Holy shit!
Now,
Holy
if,
shit!
if you, I have the PS5 version, so of course when I go back on that, I'll tell you this: the performance mode on PS5, the way it looks fidelity wise, looks very similar to the performance mode. Well, there's only one mode on Switch 2. It's just one mode. The one mode you get on Switch 2 looks resolution, textures, shadows, ray tracing, all that good stuff looks very similar to your PS5 version. Just the PS5 version gets double the frame rates. And you can go to there's two other modes on PS5 where there's like a 40 FPS mode with high resolution or 30 FPS mode with a lot of fidelity. So it's not those. We're talking the PS5 performance mode. If you put that at 30 FPS, that's what the Switch 2 version looks like. And that is insane. Because my PS5
so, I mean,
goes with heat blowing out of it, plugged into a wall, and your Switch 2 gets 2 hours of battery life from the toilet. So it's really impressive what they did with that version of it.
and I'm wrong. I can't find shit in March. Not of substance. Not since like 2018.
Yeah.
So
my guess is, if you help me on a good point, that more likely there's going to be a full direct next week or in February. I don't know if it's next week.
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
People say it
I
is.
think, well,
I don't know, but
so
yeah.
the date, supposedly the date that's going around is the 5th.
Yeah, February 5th.
That is what? I don't even know what fucking day that is. Hang on.
That is going to be Thursday next week. Next Thursday.
I mean,
So-
I'm down with that. That's a good
so
day for me.
we're on
That's a
the-
perfect day for me.
We
Actually.
are on Nintendo Direct Watch as of
Tuesday.
Friday to Tuesday. And if we don't hear it by Wednesday, it's not happening. Next week.
Oh well, yeah. It's not. They're not gonna do it on Friday. I mean, if we get to Wednesday and there ain't shit, I mean, you know the time. It's 10 Eastern. It's 10 Eastern.
JT Kraft says
If they-
February 20. JT Kraft is adamant that it's going to be February 27th. They said in the chat 15 times. So February 27th is a Friday. Very unlikely. They don't do directs on Fridays very often. 'Cause
No,
that's
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 not gonna
Japanese
happen.
Saturday. That's Saturday in Japan, and they're not going to do a direct.
Yeah,
on
I mean,
Saturday.
the mainline directs don't happen at those times. I mean,
That-
then again, we just saw Mario movie direct on a fucking Sunday at like 6 a.m. So
Yeah, I think it's more like, but it's a movie thing. They're doing their own thing. They're doing
yeah.
different things
It's
with that.
it's very different.
so you would
I've
be-
never seen a general direct on a Friday.
So JT's basically saying last
that
week
might be
of
right.
February. That's what they're basically saying. That so I would say you would say the 26th then. Jeff, don't
February
be
31st. Dude,
don't
Jeff,
be an
Jeff is spot on
ass.
with this. This is why I
Boom,
love
boom,
Jeff. He
boom.
comes with the real information, the hard hitting shit.
I mean,
I
Jeff
love
Jeff is our fact checker. Jeff is our backup podcast host. Jeff is a podcast host himself. If you guys have never listened to Podtroidvania, which I guarantee you not a lot of you have, please go search Jeff. You talk for a second. I'm gonna go find Jeff's
still waiting
link.
for my invite to be on the show. Still waiting. So I'm gonna keep checking my inbox.
He's not gonna. Jeff's not gonna get you on. You kidding me? He's gonna, if he gets you on, it's gonna be because he has absolutely no other options.
It's probably true. I feel like Jeff has way more of an intellectual conversation than I can really bring to the table. I feel like he's.
Are you saying that I can have an intellectual conversation that's serious? Because I don't think I can. I mean, maybe during COVID I'm drunk, but these days I'm a silly goose, you know?
Yeah, you are a silly goose. I don't know.
Silly
That's
goose.
true. I can tell. Listen, what do we got? It's monthly. Oh, okay. Taking it one month at a time.
You're scheduled for June 2027. That's when Drip's gonna be on.
Yeah. I think I just got a message from Jeff that said I can be on February 31st of next year.
Yeah, there you go. February 29th of 2028.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
we'll work it out. I do want to come on though. I do.
No, but guys, please go follow and listen to Podtroidvania anywhere you listen to podcasts, but also the link is in your podcast description / the YouTube live chat. So make sure to go check Pod. I was a guest on it. If you like my idiot mouth speaking, you're gonna listen to it more on Jeff's show because I was there and my idiot mouth said things, opened it and said things. So go listen to Podtroidvania. Bing, bing, bing. Bung,
all right,
bung.
give me. Let's finish this out. Give me your.
Bring it home.
Give me your big predictions for this February Direct. What's the one more thing? I think we talked about this last week.
With the assumption that it's a full Nintendo Direct?
With the assumption that it is a full General Direct.
Well, Drip. Can you play me a Zelda sound? You got those? They working? I think we finally see the Ocarina of Time remake that we've been waiting for and has been rumored for a very long time. I think because if it's a full direct in February, as they usually do, that means they're not breaking their norm, they're doing their norm. And 2021 was the 35th anniversary for Zelda, and they gave us Skyward Sword HD. It's 3D Zelda. I think we see 3D Zelda or Zelda game. I don't know if it's like it doesn't have to be Ocarina. I think it's less likely that I want it to be Ocarina, but in reality, it's probably more like something like an original
like
Zelda.
What, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess?
No, it's more like no, dude.
What?
It's not
What do you
happening.
know?
It's not ever happening.
Shut
They're
up.
not
God,
going to do it.
Get away. Go home. You're drunk. Go home.
I'm not.
Take a nap.
Half a yingling. It's more.
It's
I
happening.
think here's
Those
a sleep.
games are happening.
Here's a sleeper pick, Drip. Have you considered
Okay.
that they would remake the original Zelda?
Yes, I've talked about that several times on this show and on my own channel. I love that idea. I
The
don't think that's what's happening
Ocarina
here.
thing could happen at any time, and to be honest with you, let that thing cook. If it needs another year, put it out in a year from now. Like, just let it. I don't need it
I
now.
don't think it needs another year. They've been
I don't think it
talking
does
about
either, but, like,
Ocarina of
but-
time for
but-
years.
They could be doing some really ambitious stuff with it. That's all I'm saying. It's a possibility that it could take an extra year. It just because it's Ocarina of Time doesn't mean it's going to be like shitty graphics like that. It's going to be. They're going to do it right. It's not
Yeah.
going to be Skyward
Yeah,
HD
okay.
situation. It's not going to be just an HD version of
No.
Ocarina. It's
Not
going. They're
Ocarina,
going to
not
go
this one.
all out for it.
I'm going to be super happy to have Ocarina of Time in an updated format on the Switch 2, either way. But I will say, if it is just like the 3DS version in HD, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. I'm still going to be happy that we have it, but I'm not. That's not going to like do it for me.
Yeah, we
I'm
could
gonna
see.
play it. I'm going to be like
We could see
happy,
Twilight Princess.
but I'm not going to be like super
Yeah,
pumped.
More likely, we could see Twilight Princess on GameCube. That's way more likely. I think. Add extra
Maybe.
Wind Waker.
I think they're saving that for when they put Wii.
Maybe. But Wii's not coming for years, and you could be right about that. I don't know. But yeah, I honestly, I feel like something that we don't expect. We expect Ocarina, but we don't expect the original Zelda to be remade.
I think
So
I think it's straightforward, man. I think it's straightforward.
I hope
I think
so.
you're right. I think it's exactly what it is. But I'll tell you this: I'm going to stick with the same prediction I had last week. This is my prediction. It's one of two things. It's one of two things, and it's how this direct starts changes everything. I think it's a full direct for sure. I think if it starts with Zelda stuff, we're going to get a big something, an Ocarina of Time, some 3D Zelda for sure. But we're also getting Mario 3D at the end of that.
Ooh,
Zelda's first.
I was going there. I think
Zelda's first.
You're way too ambitious.
I feel like Zelda and Mario can live in the same space. They are way different games. I feel like it's the anniversaries too. Like they can coexist. I feel like they can.
You're
Especially
looking at
if you space out the releases. Like you've got Zelda in the summer and Mario's your holiday game. But then again, do we even talk about it yet? If it's the holiday game, are we talking about that in fucking February?
If there's a big Zelda this year, which there will be because it's the 40th anniversary, and if 3D Mario is destined for this year from Nintendo, if those two things are true, they are both 100% not happening in the same presentation.
Okay, I will
100%.
I will agree with you on that.
I'm not even going to budge 99%. 100% chance.
I'm going to stick. I agree with you, but I'm also going to stick to my prediction.
You can't do that because you just said it'd be both in one.
They will not share the lot. They won't do that. But
they won't
I'm going to stick with it because I've said it for a couple weeks now. It's going to be how they start the direct. If they start with that Zelda shit first, Mario's at the end. 100%.
So you're saying they start with 3D.
Shit, they're gonna finish with Zelda, and Ocarina of Time is gonna be that big thing, and then
that's what's gonna happen.
See, yeah, that's probably what's gonna.
That's what's gonna happen. If that is going to be happening,
and the first thing they show is Zelda, I'm gonna be like, dude.
Oh, I agree with you 100%.
Mario's at the end of this.
100%, because like, Donkey Kong is a great game, but like that amazing direct that we had last year for the first Nintendo Switch 2 direct, it finished with Donkey Kong.
We were all like, "Oh, is it Mario? Is it Mario?" Or is like,
yeah,
wait,
that is
this
why
is Donkey Kong.
That is why it was dampered for. Is that the right tampered, whatever the word is? That's why it was
damper. Yeah,
dampy.
We'll D.
That's why it was tampered down a bit. The excitement, because it looked like it's like if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. Like it looked like 3D Mario. It seemed like 3D Mario. Sounded like 3D Mario, and then it was Donkey Kong.
Once I started seeing the monkeys.
Made me raise my eyebrow like, this is not 3D Mario. But like in any normal announcement otherwise, that's really exciting. But like it was only tampered down because of the fact that we needed and wanted 3D Mario, but they gave us Donkey Kong, which anyway, the point I'm trying to make is I forget. And I think that means we should wrap up this show.
The point is, I know the point you were trying to make. The point you were trying to make is that was cool. And we understand why they were doing it. They had to give Donkey Kong a little bit of room to breathe. That's why we did not see Mario last year. We're going to see, if it's done, we're going to see it this year. Donkey Kong's had its room to breathe.
Wait,
but that is exactly why I'm telling you. Zelda and Mario.
But Zelda needs to breathe too, Drip, not because it can't coexist, but because of business. They're not going to do both at the same time. They're going to, and Zelda is due. Of course, don't get me started. I know Mario's due too, but Zelda's anniversary celebration, Mario had his celebration. They didn't talk about the game. They missed that time. It's now time for Zelda's anniversary announcement. They're going to get to that first. They're not going to wait to the end of the year to get to. They're not going to celebrate the anniversary at the end of the year when it's over.
No,
it's like gathering people.
Mario's anniversary is in September. That's when they do it.
Yeah,
I mean, and last time we did this for the 35th, they did it in February. They do it on time. So
I think that the Zelda stuff happens in February or March. I'm open to the idea of March. I'm open to the idea that February has nothing, and then March is just when the direct's going to happen. I'm open to that idea. February could be full. February could be full of Twitter drops and an indie direct, and then March starts the party. I think that's very possible.
We'll end it here. You ready? We'll end it here.
All right.
Next week is a partner direct. And it's a banger. Then we get our Pokemon stuff. Then they're like, you know what? General Direct. We got more third party. We got a lot of first party to tell you about. Zelda's left out of it, though.
confusingly.
And then all of a sudden, the Zelda 40th anniversary direct, just like the Mario 35th direct, is announced, and we have a full 25 minutes of Zelda.
I would love for all of that to happen. That sounds like best case scenario. That's best case scenario.
It's not going to. That's me being funny.
But we're gonna leave it off there. Drip and I are going to do a very quick after show. But for those of you that are listening to this show, we want to thank you guys. You can listen to this podcast on audio platforms, Spotify, Apple, all of them. You can also watch us on YouTube. You're probably watching this on YouTube as well. Thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you're in the live chat, don't go anywhere. Live chat, don't go anywhere. We're going to hang out for the after show for a few minutes. Talk to you guys for a couple minutes before we wrap up the show. But for the rest of you guys, we'll see you next week.
Later.
It's time to party, Drip. Time to party. You know why? It's the after show. What's up? Hi, chat.
Do you have music
Welcome
going?
to the after show. I do. I have our always after show music. The Wii music is what I always go with.
Cool.
I should change. I should do like the
show.
Wii U music. Great show. I think it was fantastic. What's up, Jeff? That was fantastic. I think we had a chat. What did you guys think? What did you think of the show? I don't want to toot my own horn too much. JT says, "Boo Zelda. I'd rather have Mario than Zelda, in my personal opinion." And that's listen, JT.
Get the fuck out, JT. Get the fuck out.
JT, just like your comment, everyone has a butthole,
sorry.
and everyone has opinion, just like everyone has a butthole, and they all stink. So, no, that is the way it is, JT.
Unless your butthole is Zelda, then it doesn't stink.
No, hers smells like Silent Princess flowers.
No, I'm not talking. Whoa. Not talking about her butthole. Just talking about buttholes being a Zelda thing.
Listen, she's an adult in Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, she's 16 in Breath of the Wild. And that was like a lot of time passed between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. She's a fucking adult. It's not weird. It's not weird. Not weird.
Okay.
All right.
All right, whatever. Anyway, yeah, good show. Good show. Thank you guys for hanging out. We really appreciate y'all. You guys have been like the past couple weeks really been hanging out a lot longer and a lot more. Maybe we're getting better. Maybe that's why people are hanging out longer.
I hope. I guess. Maybe. I hope. If you were entertained, please leave a like on the stream. That's how we'll know. That's how we'll know. Because people can tune in and tune out immediately, but we'll only know if you leave a like on the stream. If you didn't leave a like on the stream, I didn't know that you enjoyed it. And there's 18 people in here right now. I should see 18 likes in the stream. I don't know what it is. I can't see the likes. But it better be 18.
22.
Can we get a shout out to chat? Get a shout out to chat. 22 likes tonight. Thank you guys. You guys are great. Oh. And a reminder, this show gets uploaded to audio platforms on YouTube. If you want to watch the show again, if you missed any of the show, you can rewatch it on YouTube in 4K quality. I'm recording. I'm very scared to see how big the files are. I think this is going to be like a 40 gig, maybe a 50 gig file.
Oh God, I didn't think about that. Yeah.
I'm going to stop recording. I did not press stop recording like I thought I did. Stop recording now. There we go. Yeah, it could be a very, very big file.
Well, think about it. Yeah,
I do for you guys.
Well,
do for you.
It won't be too bad.
I just stopped the recording. We can look at this live.
It's still compressed.
Any guesses?
4K.
Give me a guess what you think it's going to be.
I'm trying to think of like what I give you to edit is not compressed 4K, and those are like 10 to 20 minutes, and they're what? 10 to 12 gigs?
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be compressed. It's going to be. I bet it's about the same.
Oh, sorry, I'm talking double here. I gotta stop me talking.
10 to 12 gigs.
Hi, Drip. Welcome to the. Okay, I'm gonna check the data here, so we're gonna find out exactly and make sure it's 4K. We're gonna find out.
Yes, chat did cook. Thank you, chat.
Chat cooked. Thank you, chat. Based off the size that I see here, I think it is gonna be a 4K file. Let me just codec information. Yep, it's a 4K file, 24 frames per. So I lowered the frame rate as well because that just helps the encoding process and everything.
I'm sure it's H.264. It's got to be.
I
hope.
What I don't know what it is. It's H.265.
Oh.
Yeah,
fancy.
Boy. It is. You ready for drummer, please? It is a 25 gigabyte file for an hour and 42 minutes.
Holy shit!
That's a lot less than I thought, Drew. I thought it was gonna be like 40 or 50. So it's actually a lot less.
Well,
no,
okay.
it's good.
How long is the file?
An hour and 40 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
Includes our pre-show.
For some reason in my head, I'm thinking more like an hour. That's not bad. It's not bad.
No, it's pretty good. I recorded like a test like thing earlier. It was like, how many minutes was it? It was like, oh no, not I recorded my video earlier. That took me about 11 minutes recording. The 11-minute recording was like 6 gigabytes or whatever. Four. So I'm like, that could be like 50 gigabytes, but no, it's. So Jeff says H.265 is supposed to be higher compression, but better quality.
It's higher compression, better
More
quality.
compression, better quality. That doesn't make any sense, but I'm telling you right now, it looks fantastic. My face
neither
looks
does
fantastic.
DLSS, but it's a thing. It happens.
I'm gonna mute the audio so I can watch this for a second. I mean, your feed looks the same, although it's benefiting from the fact that it's a 4K recording and not, 1080p.
But it's still 720.
It's still 720p. My face is 4K. It looks great.
Okay.
My face is great.
We're gonna have to figure out how to get us in a better situation other than Discord, so we can have 4K cameras. If we're gonna do this, we might as well get all of it 4K. We gotta figure.
So when you go on Jeff's show, you'll see what he has. I want to do something like Jeff has because it seems like it's going to be a better way to do it. But I don't know. The perfect way doesn't exist. I don't know the perfect way to do this, but Discord is the perfect way. I just wish it was a fucking 720p on your camera. It's just annoying.
Pay for it to be better?
Yeah.
Does that Discord, whatever it is, that Nitro, whatever, make your quality better?
Samantha, my face looks great. Your face, so. Thanks, Samantha. There's the Samantha I know. That makes me more comfortable. Now I'm comfortable. I was uncomfortable when Samantha's like talking about how she loves us. I was very uncomfortable. Now I'm comfortable. She hates us again. This is good.
I need
Video Ninja.
Let me look at this real quick. Let me just mess around since we're just hanging out here, shooting the shit.
Chat, anything else before we sign off here? Anyone want to say anything? Had to make one joke. Samantha, if I don't get my one joke, I'm unhappy. So I appreciate you getting the one joke in.
Yeah, it's got no options for anything to do anything as far as what I can do.
Yeah, 25 gig is way manageable. It's gonna be just fine. I just realized too.
Get it up and just. I mean, you don't gotta keep it. Just delete it. Just get it out of there after you got it.
Yeah. That's all. That's all I gotta do. It's only like, it's honestly now that so I've optimized shit over here, my recording and everything. The old files, they were not small. They were probably closer to 10 gigabytes, like maybe like 6 to 10 gigabytes, which for a 1080p file, I was also recording 60 FPS. That's already kind of too much as it is, like for what it was. I'm getting the quality. No, we're streaming and recording at 24 FPS because my computer can't handle 4K 60. It can for just recording or just streaming. It's fine.
We're talking heads. It needs to be 24. There's no reason for that to be 60.
No. I know. I'm just saying it could if it can do one of those at a time. It can just record or just stream it 4K 60. But I cannot do both at the same time.
That's fair. That's fair. Either way,
I mean,
guys,
right
thank
now,
you so much for hanging out. Seriously, this has
appreciate
been
you guys.
A very, very good night. Very good podcast. Geeb, again, great show.
Yeah, watch Drip's channel if you guys want to. Again, not sponsored over here. But if you guys want to check out Savage Raven's stuff, Drip has a great video. These things are awesome. Do you need a grip for your Switch 2?
Video's up. You haven't seen it, go check it out. They are sick as hell.
Do you want a cheaper, comfortable grip that is high quality while being affordable and a cool special edition colorway with the Tetris things? This is a great one. If you go check, Drips has a video on it already. Mine is coming out. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, you should probably do that too. I really need 1,000 subscribers in the next few months. It'd be really helpful.
The 18 people that are here right now, if you are not subscribed to Geeb's YouTube channel, you need to go do that. He needs to get to 1,000 subscribers very soon. I'm gonna watch hours. He needs the subscribers. He's very. I need the
subscribers. So please.
700 what?
775 right now. So I need 200.
You're like basically like 220 away. Like
I'm 20. I'm 75% to my goal, and I need the final 25% in the next 6 months. And that would really.
Yeah, we gotta get you there, man. We're gonna start pushing that. That's stupid. We gotta get you. We can get you there.
Listen. I'm putting more content out. I got like 4 Savage Raven videos planned for the next 2 weeks. So, and not to mention the Mopad stuff. The Mopad stuff is coming out as well. If you guys are interested in the controller.
Just fucking wait. You wait. You don't even know the new Mopad stuff.
I don't. Drip, I can guarantee you, even if the sticks feel better, which I don't know how they will.
They do. They do.
The back buttons on here with the software functionality, I'm gonna miss that too much.
And I will say this too before we sign off. I fucking missed something huge on that MobilePad controller.
What is it?
As far as comparing it to the Switch 2 Pro controller, it does not have a headphone jack.
Oh, that's another one. I need that too. I was excited when they announced it for this.
And you know what? I didn't even fucking think about that until somebody pointed it out in the comments, and I was like, "Motherfucker!"
Probably because you don't use the feature.
I didn't say shit about that.
I would have noticed it immediately because I use it all the time now.
I use it. I
use it on my PS5 controller because like people go to bed here, and I don't want to disturb them, so I just plug in the headphones. It's a perfectly sounds great, looks great. It's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I didn't think about it. So make sure you do in your video.
I will. I'm going to. But yeah, nothing can compare to. If these sticks are 95% as good as that controller, it's not doing it for me. I have to have.
I'm telling you, when you get it in your hands, you're gonna be like, damn.
The finish on here, come on,
right up there.
The finish on here though, like it feels nice.
No, it's the exact opposite. It's actually got like grip. No, listen. It's here's what it is. It is on the same level, maybe slightly below because it's missing a few things, but on opposite ends of the spectrum of what you might want out of a controller. That's the best way I can put it.
You know, we'll wrap this up. This live stream up with this. That controller is an enthusiast controller. That's the enthusiast controller. This is the everyone controller.
That's little Jimmy's controller.
This is, well, I mean, if little Jimmy mom is going to buy him $100 controller, then yes. But no.
Listen, little Jimmy's mom's getting them child support payments. She's got that money. Don't worry about her. She's fine.
Okay, we're going to wrap up the show. Thank you guys for hanging out. Jeff, I appreciate you, man. And everyone else in the chat. Samantha, who else? The super chats we got tonight from, do you remember who? It was Go2 or something? Go2 Gaming. Thank you. Shout out to you for the super chat. And who else? Someone else gave us a super chat as well.
Metal.
Yo, Chrome is struggling. Metal Mojon, appreciate you for the super chat.
Mojon.
Ocho, Joey Pitts, Full Metal, Caffeinated, Vonzales earlier. I don't think I said hi to you. I'm sorry, but howdy to you too as well. My Chrome is bugging out, but I can't check it. It's just messing up. But all the people, if I missed your name, I'm sorry. All of you hanging out in the chat all night. We really do
Joey
appreciate
Pitts,
you guys.
Samantha, Jeff,
guys,
all of you. Power Mad.
All the people in the chat. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for
Smith.
hanging out. Mr. Smith. We miss anybody?
I don't know. We might have. I tried to pick up the slack.
West. Oh, that's Samantha.
Nah, we're good.
Everyone. We appreciate you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys next week.
Later.